Good afternoon, guys. The 2-second lean improvement we have today is for these spring nuts. Whenever we have these spring nuts and we have a shallow strut or a slotted strut, trying to put them in was a kind of a pain in the butt. We'd push them in and twist them, and it was that easy to do. And with a spring, they're basically set in place. They can't really adjust them when you have the nut tightened into it. So we're struggling with that and always playing with that. And when you put the bolt in, sometimes it's hard for the angle and trying to put it in, and it wasn't the way that we'd like to do it. And the adjustability was a real big issue with us when the measurements weren't exactly right. When they put the spring nut in the wrong place, you try to slide it, it just sucks. So what we decided was we would just take the spring off. That was our first suggestion. So we'd take a spring off, and it would take, for about 500 of them, it would take quite a long time, and it was not really efficient and effective. It's just pulling it off, and you have all these springs laying around, and it's just a tripping hazard sometimes, and it's just not very good. So actually, the spring, without the spring, it worked out really well. You just spin it on there with the nut, the bolt, and you click it into place, and it slides up and down the unistrut with no problems. And it doesn't take very long at all to have it in the right location, and tightening up is just presto. Then we thought, what the heck are we doing? Why are we pulling the springs off? Why don't we just get the supplier to supply them without the springs? And so they did. And it was actually 5 cents cheaper than the initial product. And plus the savings of the labor. Right, thanks guys.